Yeah, first impression is I'm very impressed that Wallbridge has consolidated a 100-kilometer swath of ground directly along trend of Detour, which is a 30-plus million ounce world-class gold deposit, one of the few Tier 1 gold deposits in the world, and I think it's the largest producing gold deposit in Canada. Martiniere is currently about 600,000 ounces indicated, 600,000 ounces inferred, and it's very under-drilled. It's really only been drilled, for the upper few hundred meters, but it's open in multiple directions laterally, as well as vertically at depth. So Martiniere has as much upside potential to become the same size as Fenelon, just with more drilling, I think in a relatively short time frame. That's quite exciting. Also really exciting is the broader land position that the company holds, which for obvious reasons, with the attention being focused on Fenelon over the past few years and then a bit on Martiniere so far, they haven't really had the time to really focus on systematically exploring the broader regional package until very recently. But even the little bit of work that they have done so far, they've gotten, pretty significant indications of gold with the drill, which is even more impressive when you consider that almost the entire region is covered. We are exploring undercover, which really is what creates the opportunity here, because unlike the southern Abitibi, where, Timmins, Kirkland Lake, those two trends, those have been around and been producing for hundreds of, 100 years. Up north, it hasn't had the same history simply because of the cover. The technology didn't exist 100 years ago, but we do have the technologies emerging now to where, we can very effectively go out and explore undercover. The challenge is different. It's a bit higher, but with good systematic critical thinking approach, I'm really excited that there's a lot more beyond just Martiniere and Fenelon to be found. So we're really just at the front end of the story here. Oh yeah, the 2024 exploration program is very well funded, which is one of the reasons that I'm so optimistic. Is we're not really overly constrained. We're very mindful of how we spend our dollars. Every dollar counts, and every dollar that we put into the ground is toward creating more value. One of the things I'm working with the Wallbridge exploration team, which is frankly awesome. I have really landed in a great situation with a group of young, very smart, energetic geologists who are working at a level, the top level in all respects. But we are developing a plan to systematically explore all of the ground that we control along the trend, and trying to build up our information data sets to complement what we already have. We have airborne geophysics, and if we can add to that with some geochemical sampling through the overburden till profile, that's what we're aiming to do, so that we can become more discriminating in where we decide we're going to focus our efforts.